Hey everyone, so I have another top trumps, and I've been trying to do this video for quite a while, but I kept forgetting about it. This also may be more of a whisper video that is soft spoken, because I actually am losing my voice at the moment, so I might dip in and out of the two, but if you prefer the whispering, let me know, and it may be something that I do more regularly. So these are what I call Series 3 top trumps, but they're not actually just Series 3, there are some Series 2 and possibly Series 1 cards in here as well. So we will have a look at them. Okay, so our top card, we have Day the Tenant, Freema Agyeman, lovely bright purple colour. There's an advert one for the animated game, which I thought was always a pretty weird concept, but you know, anything to make money. Okay, so I don't know what order these are in, so we'll just go through them top to bottom. So first up, we have my favourite Dalek, Dalek Sec. At 1.58 metres. Martha. And Martha was never really one of my favourite companions. In fact, out of all of the 21st century companions, she's my least favourite. Don't know why, I don't know if it was because the episodes she was in, apart from like Gridlock and Silence, and not Silence in the Library was series 4. So yeah, apart from Gridlock, maybe the Shakespeare curse, I don't know, I just didn't really care that much for season 3. Then we have a very random character, we have the Hoyks. Little is known about the tall, aggressive Hoyks, except that they like raw pork chops. When the Doctor and Rose battle the Hoyks in Woolwich, they plan to defeat the creature by throwing liquid over it from a red bucket kept in the TARDIS. When there is a mix-up with the wrong bucket, the Doctor and Rose are in trouble. And I have to say, the scene when they're chasing the Hoyks in Series 2 is actually one of my favourite Doctor Who moments, because it's kind of random and really funny. Of course the rest of that episode's a bit dim, but never mind. Martha's mother, Francine Jones. I remember the action figure for this one. I had a few of them because I think they came in like packs of different things. But here we have the pig slate. Never one of my favourite creatures, but I did like the action figure. Now here's one that I'm glad was revived several times. Roboform Santa. It's our Robotic Santa. First encountered by the Doctor soon after his 9th regeneration, he likened the Roboforms to pilot fish because they arrived in the wake of the Zikarex spaceship. He encounters them again when they are being controlled by the Empress of the Racnoss and are sent to locate Donna Noble. Okay, so which episode do these come from? These are actually from the Army of Ghosts. We have our Cyber Army. I love the Cybermen. I think there are a couple of episodes later on. It was called The Next Doctor. I didn't like them in that, but generally as a rule I do like the Cybermen. But I didn't like it when they were in the episode with Clara. So basically sometimes I like them and sometimes I don't. Oh, it's the Ood. I love the Ood. Again, I didn't really like them that much when they were brought back in Series 4, but I loved them in Series 2. I'll have to get to where you can see this, but he has shiny eyes. This was always one of my favourite cards. Von Hartmann. Welcome to Torchwood. I love being down Canary Wharf because they've got the One Canada Square, the Torchwood building, and it's just, I just keep thinking, that ruined my life. That very building where all the chaos happened and sent Rose away and made me break down in tears when I was like 14 years old. That very building. But yes, Tracy Ann Oberman. apparently she's 1.68 metres. And this says, Yvonne Hartman is in charge of the Torchwood Institute when the army of ghosts arrive. She is delighted to capture the Doctor and show him Torchwood. Yvonne is so dedicated that she can resist conversion into a Cyberman and fight back, doing her duty for Queen and country. I did my duty. Of course, this just makes me want to scream, feed me, because we have The Wire. It's one of those episodes that I don't mind, but I would never choose to put it on. I kind of feel that about a lot of the second half of Series 2, kind of after the Satan Pit up to Army of Ghosts. They're kind of hit or miss depending on what mood I'm in. The Weeping Angels. Blink I thought was great, and I think the last time we saw the Weeping Angels was lovely. But there are a couple of times when they've been in and I've just thought you're kind of overdoing it. Just a little bit. Ah, this was always one of my favourite cards as well. Toby said he's infected by the curse. He has very demonic eyes. Honestly, I just love these episodes so much. And just when the Doctor's facing the beast, it's just so cinematic and lovely, and it would have been beautiful on the big screen had they, shown it like that. I'm such a Catwoman, I love this. I love his hair. Of course, this is, I believe, from the Return to New York. Yes, that is when he went back. I had several of this one here. I had a few of these action figures as well, and I don't know how I ended up with more than one. But that's the Dalek Sec Hybrid. I remember when I was this age, because this was many years ago now, quite a scary number of years, I didn't know what a hybrid was, so I had to look it up. This is how I learned the meaning of the word hybrid. Doctor Who is very educational. Chloe's father. I don't know anybody who likes that episode. That's a lie. I think I know one person who likes that episode. Oh, such a beautiful one. Lilith. We have about Lilith. Lilith is the youngest of the Carrionites in Elizabethan London, and takes the form of a beautiful young woman. She and her mothers, Doomfinger and Bloodtide, manipulate Shakespeare's words to release their race. I do really like that episode. Out of all of Series 3, that's probably that and Gridlock are my two favourites. This one, I think, from a directing perspective, is very well done, very well edited, but in terms of my personal preferences, I didn't really like it. So we have Professor Lazarus from the Lazarus Experiment. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, it was fantastic, but just for me personally, it's not to my personal liking. We have the Jadoon Captain. Let's face it, if you come face to face with one of those, you're going to run in the opposite direction, aren't you? Brannigan from Gridlock. I'd say it's about Brannigan. One of the cat kind living in New York, Brannigan and his wife and kittens are stuck in the traffic jam that was caused when the city shut down. Little does Brannigan know, when he rescues the Doctor from a fume-filled lay-by, that the motorway roof will soon be open and the traffic free. Just a little spoiler for you there, apparently. Tallulah, as we head to New York. The Cult of Skaro. Really like that image. All I can see is the handprint on it. I loved the action figure for this one. I loved it. This is the faceless person. And if I remember rightly, she came with like an extra head. So you had the faceless kind of, then you had the one with the extra head with the actual face. This one, they had the monster at the Doctor Who exhibition when it was at the Centre of Life in Newcastle about 5 years ago, and it's huge. This is the Racnoss Empress. I don't know if the one they had there, obviously this is largely CGI'd, but they had a model of it and it's massive. And we have it 15 metres tall, the beast. I love that scene, and look at how small little David Tennant looks down at the bottom. I still can't get over the fact that, was it Capaldi wore the bright orange spacesuit? Or was it Matt Smith? One of the other incarnations of the Doctor wore that very spacesuit, and I never got over that. Tennants, get out of it. Pete Tyler, Rose's father, and little Tennant peeking out there. If you're not a David Tennant fan, you probably don't like my Doctor Who based videos because they are very Tennant heavy, but I love Capaldi, and I'm so scared that when Chibnall takes over and Moffat leaves, that Capaldi's going to go with him, and that's going to break my heart. Another doom finger. Plasma. Kind of liked Smith and Jones as an episode. It was actually alright. I think it is a series launcher. It wasn't brilliant, but it's an introduction to Martha. It made perfect sense. The Iceless Child. No, there's another episode in series 3 that I like. Family of Blood. I love the Family of Blood. Scarecrow. Honestly, Thomas Sanks are so young and he's so adorable, and yeah, they're actually two of my favourite episodes, those two out of the whole 21st Century series. Chloe Webber. And last but not least, we have saved the best for last. Beautiful, beautiful Doctor. Standing at 1.85 metres. That's almost a foot taller than me. That's crazy. So there we have it. I think I have, because these were actually sent to me from a friend to do these videos. I think I might have another 2 packs of Doctor Who Trumps and a couple of other trading card packs. So the Doctor Who ASMR videos are not over yet, but I will get round to them at some point. My throat is actually about to give it. Excuse me. Okay, David Tennant's staying at the top now. But yes, thank you for watching this video. I apologise if it's cut up quite a bit, but I dropped the case and the laptop announced that it was dying. Quite a few interruptions, and the cat is now scratching herself wildly. But yes, thank you for watching this video. If you have any suggestions for any other videos you'd like to see, please do let me know, and I'll speak to you all soon.